Start standing in Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a few deep breaths. Center yourself, find your breath. And now come down onto the hands and knees. Take your tabletop position. Firm up the arms. Knees and feet a little bit apart. Spine is neutral. Engage the abdominals. Let's take a breath or two with the neutral spine here. And then on the exhalation, round the back, tuck the chin. And inhale, arch the back, lift the chin. Cat-cow spine, continue. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, arch the back. And you can try tucking and untucking your toes as you move from shape to shape here. See how that feels. And then come to neutral. Extend the right leg back behind you. And exhale, knee to the left elbow. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, knee to the left elbow once again. And then to the right elbow. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale to the left. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, right elbow. And inhale, re-extend the leg. Exhale to the left elbow, twist. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, twist to the left again. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, bring it to the right elbow. Re-extend the leg back and bring the knee down. Push back into child's pose. Breathe freely, spine extended, arms over the head, knees apart. Come back up to all fours. Check on your tabletop position. Inhale, extend the left leg behind you. Exhale to the right elbow. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale to the left elbow. Inhale, extend the leg back. Exhale, twist. Bring the left knee to the right elbow. And then to the left. Extend the leg back behind you. Exhale, twist. Left knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend back. Exhale to center. And then to the left elbow. Bring the knee back down. And come up into downward facing dog. Bend the knees. And then straighten the legs. Abdominals in. Relax the head, neck. Shake your head. You can shake it yes, no, if needed. No tension in the neck. And then lift the head. Step the right foot forward. Come up into Warrior One. Arms reach up. Hips are squared forward. You don't have to go down very low here. And now if you want to challenge yourself, drop the hips down. Arms reach up, long sides. The back leg is really firm. Release the arms down, hands to the mat. Step back into down dog. Bend the knees. And then straighten the legs in downward facing dog. Lift the head, look where you go, where you're stepping, and step the left foot forward, coming into warrior one on the other side. Don't go down too low here. Just straighten that left knee a little bit. Arms reach up. Firm belly. Now drop it down. Challenge yourself. See if you can bring that right hip crease a little bit more forward. And then bring the hands down to the mat. Step back into downward facing dog. Bend the knees again here. Elongation in the spine. Lift the armpits away from the mat. Straighten the legs. On the inhalation, shift to plank. Shoulders over the wrists. Strong legs. Neck in line with the rest of the spine. Breathing here. Face relaxed. And then lower down either chaturanga, or you can bring the knees down first. Inhaling gentle cobra. Lengthen the spine. No need to come up high. Lengthen the spine is more important here. And then lower down on the exhalation. Come up to all fours. And exhale, push back into child's pose. Knees apart, arms extended. Or you can bend the elbows and bring the hands underneath the shoulders if you wish. Or maybe even hands towards the feet. Let the shoulders droop down. Relax. And now come back up to all fours. Tuck the toes and rise up into downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg behind you. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, knee to chest. Shoulders shift over the wrist. One more time. Inhale, re-extend the leg back. Exhale, knee to chest. Again. Inhale, re-extend the leg back. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, extend the leg up behind you. And lower the foot down. Inhale, shift to plank, shoulders over the wrists. Fire up the legs, abdominals in. And bring the shoulders a little bit more forward, lower down chaturanga, bend the elbows slowly, do what you can here. Inhale, either cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, lower. And inhale, come up to all fours and briefly push back into child's pose. And then come up to down dog for the other side. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale to chest. Repeat. Repeat. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, right leg rises behind you. Exhale, knee to chest. Just do it a few more times. Or as many times as you can here. And then lower that right foot down, back into downward facing dog. Breathe. Next inhalation, shift forward to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale. Push back into child's pose. Come up to downward dog. And then bring the knees down. Briefly into tabletop, back to down dog. And then step the left foot forward. Rise up to warrior two. Don't come down too low. Straighten that left knee a little bit. Strong arms parallel to the ground, palms facing down, gazing over the fingertips of the left hand. Now maybe dropping the hips down a little bit more. Now inhale, reach the arms up, straighten the right knee. Exhale, back to warrior two. And now windmill the hands down to the mat. Step back into down dog. Now stepping the right foot forward, rising up into warrior two on this side. Don't come down too low right now. Lift up a little bit, straighten that right knee a little bit. Arms reach forward and back. Strong arms, warrior two, gazing over the fingertips of your right hand. Squeezing the shoulder blades. Inhale, straighten the knee, reach the arms up. Exhale, back, drop down, back to warrior two. And windmill the hands down, step back into down dog. Inhale, shift to plank. Lower down chaturanga. Forehead to the ground, breathing. Now bring the elbows down, forearms parallel. And we're going to do some core work here. So first lift the chest, then the hips. And then the knees. Then tuck the toes one at a time, 1 foot at a time. Come up into plank on the elbows. And then we're going to lower in the reverse order. Untuck the toes 1 foot at a time. Then drop the knees down, then the hips, then the chest and the head. Again, chest and head up, hips up, knees up, and then tuck the toes 1 foot at a time. Plank on the elbows, and then in the reverse order, lower yourself down. Just a little bit of rest here. And again, lift the chest and the head, then the hips, then the knees, then tuck 1 foot, and then the other. And then release in the reverse order. Untuck 1 foot, then the other, then drop the knees, the hips, the chest, and the head. Now you can turn the head side to side to release the shoulders and the neck. Maybe yes and no with the head, with the neck. And then push yourself up into plank. Arms extended. Shoulders over the wrists. Now lift the right foot just a little bit. Lower the other foot. And lower the left foot. And push back into downward dog. A little bit of a break here. Breathe. And now bend your knees, bring the knees down to the mat. And transition into lying on the back. Extend the legs on the mat away from you. Arms alongside the body. Let's take a few resting breaths here. Now bring both legs up to the sky. You can bend the knees here if you need to. Lower the legs, both legs down about 60 degrees or one leg at a time. A little bit lower, about 45 degrees down. 30 degrees down. And as low as you can without placing the feet down on the mat. And then drop the feet down on the mat. You might want to shift your hips side to side, maybe roll your feet a little bit to release the lower back. Bring the legs back up again. Remember, you can do one leg at a time. Legs down about 60 degrees. And bring them back up. Lower the legs down about 45 degrees. And bring them all the way back up. Bring the legs down a little bit lower. And back up. And a little bit lower. And back up. And now bring the legs as close to the ground without dropping them. And all the way back up. You can bend the knees. Again, slowly, slowly with control, lower your legs down, 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 and all the way down to the mat. And you might want to shift the lower body. You can also turn your head side to side to release all that. And then bend the knees, bring the feet closer to the buttocks. Bring the hands behind the head, elbows open. Okay, bring the legs into tabletop. And then extending one leg, twisting to the side of the bent knee with the breath. Exhale, twist, extend the leg. Inhale back to center. Continue like that. Keep going, keep going. Just a few more. Hang in there, hang in there. Almost done, almost done. And release. Come back to center, feet to the ground. Release the arms. You can place your hands on your belly. Take a few resting breaths here. Right, let's bring the feet in for bridge. So your feet are about hip distance apart. Arms down, palms down. Lift the hips up. There's a little bit of a distance between your chest and your chin. Head is neutral. Push the hips up a little bit more. Buttocks lightly engaged, protecting the lower back. Don't let the knees come out to the sides. Keep the thighs parallel here. Breathing here. And slowly lower down. Rest. Breathing deeply, and then on the inhalation, come up again. You can grab onto the sides of your mat. That might help you lift up a little bit higher. And then slowly lower down. Extend the left leg onto the mat. Bring the right knee into the chest. Shift your head side to side, and then change legs. Left knee into the chest, right leg extends, and turn your head left to right. And then bring both knees into the chest. You can let the knees drop open to the sides of the rib cage. And then bring your feet down to Supta Baddha Konasana. So feet together, knees apart. And feel free to stay in Supta Baddha Konasana for the relaxation, or you can extend the legs away from you, taking your Shavasana. Or you can just bend the knees, feet to the mat, and maybe lean the knees onto each other. Feel free to stay here as long as you wish. Thank you for practicing. Namaste.